Hey guys, today we'll be reviewing the Akko V3 Green switches. One of the cheapest switches that you can get. It's retailing at 15 SGD for a 45 piece in a pack, but most likely the buying price will be at around maybe $18 to $20 as the profit margin is pretty low. And we'll be comparing it with stock versus the Akko Lavender Purple switches, which are pre-lube, and versus the hand lube Green switches. And for the specs, it has an operating force of 38 plus minus 5 grams, total travel distance of 3.5 plus minus 0.3 mm, a pre-travel distance of 2 plus minus 0.3 mm, and a tactile force of 53 plus minus 5 grams. Comparing it with the Lavender Purple lube switches, it is 3 grams heavier, and for the test I'll be using the TechWare Phantom 104 Plus, where everything is stocked with the loop stabilizers, sound dampening foam, PE foam, multi-layer foam, and this is the stock sound test for Cream Blue. After using the Cream Blue switches for about 2 weeks, honestly, if you're gonna use this on stock, I do not recommend you to get it. You definitely want to hand load this, as I cannot really tell any difference compared to a Kitron brown switch. You definitely want to loop this, as it is very loud. It's even louder than a blue mechanical switch. And now for the Lavender Purple switches, which is pre-loop versus the stock Cream Blue switches. If you're wanting to get the prelude Lavender switches compared to the Cream Blue on stock, definitely you want to get the Lavender prelude switches. It wins by a huge margin. It's like having an SSD on your PC compared to a hard drive. So just go for the prelude Lavender if you're not going to hand loop the Cream Blues. The prelude Lavender is smooth when you press down the keys, but with the stock Cream Blue you can feel the friction, and it's pretty rough. But if you're going to hand loop the Cream Blue switches, it is definitely a lot better compared to the prelude Lavender switches, where the Lavender switches are pretty much the best prelude tactile switch you can get for on the market, compared to some other switches where you hand loop them and it still falls behind the prelude Lavender switches. And now I'll be lubing the Cream Blue switches with the Kitron K-Lube 105 lubricant. In conclusion, you definitely want to hand loop the Cream Blue switches. It is definitely better than the prelude Lavender Purples, and it is definitely worth the time and effort. definitely better than those $300 keyboards, Razer, Logitech, etc, etc. But if you're lazy and you feel that Lubing service is too expensive, then just get the Lavender purples pre-lubes. Just don't use the cream blues for stock. For the rating, cream blues on stock 5 out of 10. It's just like brown switches. I don't really see a point to get this switch if you're not lubing it. For the pre-lube lavenders, it's about on a 7.8 out of 10. And for the hand lube cream blue switches, definitely 9.5 out of 10. I would rate this a 10, but the only problem I have with this switch is that you have to fully press down on the key even after you feel the tactile bump for your key to activate. And that's it.